traders. I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think you we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Game 1 of the National League Division Series. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good Game 1 as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Ryan Wu. And Siggy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boo. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Crawford on to first. That takes care of Springer. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Outside low, and a count 2-1. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So, man aboard, Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Guerrero stands at first with one out. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-1. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, Kevin Gossman. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Stretches out and hauls it in. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And that is out of play. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Bichette whips it to first. Play is made, 2 out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 out, space is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Barger on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Game 1 of the division series. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. Wu back to work. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Diving, can't get it, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Addison Barger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And it's even up.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line drive. And it's caught for the out. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. First pitch misses. No score here in the second. Fought off foul. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Grounder might be 2. The throw to second is offline. He beats the throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
And fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in Game 1 of the NLDS.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 straight.
The next pitch misses, and the count now even up. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, a great flip. Nicely done for the out. And we're back, bottom of the second. And now Michael Busch. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
1 up, 1 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! All muscle to center field and to grab the lead. It's 1-0. And up next for Seattle, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Swings and chases a low one there.
1-2.
Caught him looking for the K. 2 down, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lucas pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Just missed. That one missing inside. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Andres Jimenez in the box now. Takes strike one. Double play ball to second. The underhand flip. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. And the batter is George Springer. Grounded out his first time. Late with the swing there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one the other way. Polanco to Crawford for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Luke Raley. And a foul ball. And that skips into dirt. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. This to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Hit hard, base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Fly to right his first time. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner around third. Now a second crosses the plate. In there safely.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often.
That's towards center. Varsho after it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 4. Michael Busch up next for the Mariners. That one is hammered right field. Back there. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Mariners. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. And 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And the first offering is not close. Abreu, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
No strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first. They get the out on Arozarena. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back in Seattle, Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in game 1 of the NLDS. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. That one almost got him. On the ground to third. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. In the air, right side, Abreu. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Bichette around third and headed home. Runner scores from second as they get one back.
Picks himself up at RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And first offering is fouled off. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, now at the plate, Luke Raley. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. One away. So digging in, J.P. Crawford singled and scored his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
That one ripped. They got it for out number 2. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
They say away.
0-2.
Next offering down in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Game 1 of the division series. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Wu back to work. Just missed.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in Game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Hard on the ground to first. The tag, and he's out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Springer stands in now and watches strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Vladdy in his 6th season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, right field. Lucas sizes this one up. 2 down. Eugenio Suarez getting ready to hit. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, number 68.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And a swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. This to third. Throws to first. Turner is out. Inning over on the ground out. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
That's down and in. On a line out towards center. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's going to be Bo Bichette. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A 2-run shot, and they're chipping away. It's 6-3. So 1 out, nobody on. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
And that just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
The Blue Jays trailing by 3 here in game 1 of the NLDS. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Arozarena puts it away, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. And a strike. And it's
1-1.
1-1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that one missing low. Next offering is outside. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Really, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away.
Oh, diving stop. There's one. And that's all they'll get. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. First pitch just misses. And that's downstairs and outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Varsho has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Seattle order, Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one pushed foul. 2 outs. Foul ball there. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ernie Clement. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That misses. 1-0.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Check swing, called strike. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the late stages of game 1. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Tosses to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Varsho swings through it for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Big RBI for him right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And down on strikes he goes, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And
swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Barger makes the catch, and there's one gone. And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. Off the batter's eye and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 7-5. One down. And now it's going to be Michael Busch. Headed towards the corner. Barger hauls it in, 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Here the bottom of the 7th. Lifted in the air, out to left. Barger brings it in. And that ends the inning. We go to the 8th. Now the left fielder, Addison Barger. Ferguson back to work. And that is out of play. And there's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. Swung on, looped into center. Hauls it in for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. Look out! And it hit him. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Tags the runner for 1. Goes to second. Safe there. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang played. Bottom of the 8th. And now for Seattle, Victor Robles. So they turn things over to the righty, Jeff Hoffman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Ball 1 there. Hoffman, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. This one in the air. Jimenez makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Luke Raley. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Next offering misses down and away. Falling behind 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Davis Schneider.
Well, last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's George Springer. Inside, just missed. Just off the inside edge. The Jays trailing by 2 here in the late stages of game 1. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
And that one fouled off. And right back to the mound. That takes care of Springer.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Laddie in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And now the count is even. And that's in for a strike. 1 strike away from securing game 1. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners claim game 1 here at home.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr.
Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to labor controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Way to dependence, punching is reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle. The same as how I be preferring my Venice. And Windleton blacker than minimum sentence. And I was apprentice and under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get this new grill in the incoming call from Shabia Connect. The look in my closet is mold on the ceiling. Master against Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain the rush of a feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my monitor fell. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout of Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate the city. The rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for two. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord or yo. I'ma turn it to furnace. Snubble hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for them. Deacons who cheer the spike strips. And my Supreme 98 size 11 and crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'ma be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. One-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with. Not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my moles. Get on a flight at my Broward headquarters as soon as the weather get cold. 7 consecutive strikes, that professional bold. The fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it.
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. If you're gonna leave me,
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Okay, all set to go. And the batter is George Springer. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Struck him out looking. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, base is empty. So 2 balls and no strikes. Foul ball. That's inside.
One strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Bo Bichette in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And there's the ball. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. Tags the runner. On to Bush. It's a double play. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start, Trey Savage.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, calm fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Julio Rodriguez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfect.
Oh, and they got him leading. He's out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 strike.
So now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now here is Jorge Polanco. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. Little chopper rolls foul. Raleigh over at first with 1 away. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Just off the inside corner. 2 and 2. And that's down and away.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
drilled in the air out towards right center. Varsho moving under this one. And there are 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush. And that one hammered way back there. And that ball is gone. A towering shot to center, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. So 2 down at the plate. Eugenio Suarez. Swings through that.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We're in the 2nd game of this division series. And now, Alejandro Kirk. Crochet back to work. And that's fouled off. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Fought off foul.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
That one missed.
1 and 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Crochet, a 6'6" southpaw, 245 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one finds the zone, and a count 1 and 2. And misses inside. And that one popped in the air, left field. Rosarena makes the catch. Out number 2. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. He's got it. And that is that. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Savage, he's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. Makes the grab, 1 away.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
Randy Rosarena stands in now, looks at that one inside. Ripped, but it curls foul. And it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and keep it at least somewhat in the strike zone.
Yeah, I'd say a guy like this sometimes needs to simplify the repertoire. Instead of trying to throw 3 and 4 pitches, just stick with 2 pitches that are very effective. Perhaps you can keep the pitch count down, get yourself deeper into the ball game.
Outside low, 2 and 2. That one ripped. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And a foul ball. 1 out, and a runner at second here in Game 2 of the NLDS. And there's a foul ball. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. One out, base is empty. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. Julio Rodriguez now. He might be the most popular player in Seattle sports at the moment. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Foul ball there. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball still 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball. 2-2.
That one out to right. Straw has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Back in Seattle, now it's the second baseman, Davis Schneider. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Grounds one to short. Crawford zips it to first, and one away in the top of the third. Addison Barger, the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And now it's even up. Out to center. Rodriguez has this one sized up, brings it in for the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. First pitch misses.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Out of here. A solo shot. It's 5-zip. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Fly to center his first time. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That pitch gets the inside corner. And 1-1. And it's through for a hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here is Michael Busch. And a big swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Polanco gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down. Here's some real power at the plate. Eugenio Suarez grounded out his first time up. That one ripped, but foul. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. So 2 down now. And here is Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike. Start of the fourth. Here's George Springer to start it off. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Outside.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the NLDS. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul straight back.
That's the ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. And we're back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now, Randy Arozarena. That one is absolutely belted. Straw chasing after it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And it's fouled away. Man at second. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. Steps on first for the out. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
done. Drives in the run. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Rodriguez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses there. 2-0. And another ball. Crawford, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So first and second with one man gone. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on, belted. That one back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. We're in the second game of this division series. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Ball 1 there.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Into center. Rodriguez racing after it. Nabs it. 1 down. Stepping in, Dalton Varsho. Fly to left his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Center field. 2 away down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That just misses. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings. Out
to short, Crawford. Whips it to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Michael Busch. Busch, in his second season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. New pitcher now for the Jays, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
0-1.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho moving under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Here's a big power threat. Eugenio Suarez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Kicks and fires. Outside with a breaking ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses outside. And it's 3-0. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Rosarena at the plate now as he chases after that one. Strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the DH, Luke Raley. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And now, J.P. Crawford. Next one is off the plate, and the count even 1-1. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop to second. Pulls him off the bag. So the lineup flips over. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. Top of the sixth inning. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That misses, and that's ball one.
1-0.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. And forget it. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Fastball is outside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 2 of the NLDS. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Just off the inside edge. And that is out of play. High fly ball out to left field. Rosarena snags it, and there's one away. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lucas. Now 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Crawford makes the catch. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Bo Bichette. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Jorge Polanco. Yariel Rodriguez gets the ball now. Out towards left center. Varsho on the move. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Michael Bush.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That one pushed to the left and foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Line drive, nice grab.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now fly ball to right center. Lucas moving under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Vargas back to work. Outside low, 1-0. There's the strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That's the ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. He's got it, and there's two away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
In time to Bush, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, set for the last half of the seventh. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, out of here. A home run off the foul pole. So he goes yard to left. And they add a run. It's 9-1. Now a chance for Randy Arozarena. There's a swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the late stages of game two. Next one misses. 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
That one missing inside.
2-1.
This one smoked on its way out of here. That one felt good. It's 10-1. Now here is Luke Raley. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run. That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
And here is J.P. Crawford. Throws to second for one. To Guerrero, and they turn 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. Looks like he wants the signs again. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
1-0.
The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up here in game 2 of the NLDS. That one inside, and now 2-0. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Full count now. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Saucedo in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Jimenez leads off first with 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's George Springer, 1 for 3.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Mariners up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Hit on the ground to short. Not in time. He's safe.
No, safe.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. Out to short, Crawford. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. Down the number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And he gets tied up right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a laser base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt.
Number 68 on the pitch here. And here is Jorge Polanco. Pitch kicks away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
That one hammered center field. Varsho moving back for it. Way back there and gone. That's of admission. It's 12-2.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her over my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her over my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drink so evilly? She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. I'm taking care of business, woman, can't you see? I gotta make it for you, and I gotta make it for me. Oh, sometimes it seems, girl, I'm neglecting you. Well, I love to spend more time. I got so many things to do. Oh, I got work to do. I got work, baby. I got a job, baby. I got work to do. Said I got work to do. Well, I'm out here trying to make it. Woman, can't you see?